Hello everyone and welcome to part 42 of this puzzle run series where you can follow along and solve these puzzles with me. So in this position we have white and it looks like black just captured a pawn in the center, trying to open things up on my king possibly. But we have a pawn, bishop, rook, maybe the queen coming in there. Trying to do something on the king side here. Let's see. Is there anything that we can do here? Do we try and attack the king possibly with our rook? And if at any point you need more time to think, just go ahead and pause the video. Let's see. Maybe we can sacrifice our rook if the pawn captures and our pawn recaptures. It kind of opens up a little bit of a line on the king. Or maybe we go immediately here. Let's see. Well, this one is kind of tricky. I mean, do we just capture back with this pawn here? If we bring our queen out to here, he could just attack it possibly. We could capture en passant. If the queen comes out to g4 and then tries to swing over to e4 with check, but I don't know if that is so great. More immediate would be just to check the king with the rook, bishop captures, pawn recaptures, kind of opens up this area a little bit. But then f4 could be played to prevent the queen from moving here. Do we have anything surprising? Let's see. If the queen, swings over to the other side of the board, does that do anything? All right, well, I don't know. Let's see. This looks like another tricky one, and I'm not sure what the best path forward here is. Do we just bring the queen up here, possibly? Maybe, then we threaten to capture this pawn. I'll try that. Bring the queen up. Okay, so it liked that move. Now we could check here with the rook. If the bishop captures, here we have this problem. So, maybe we have to take care of that first. Do we just capture with our bishop? Looks the most obvious. We could check here, but the pawn could try to block. The king could try and capture this. We'll just capture. All right, and so that was the end. That is what they wanted us to find. Okay, well that's interesting. Well, I guess it's putting a lot of threats on the king. If we swing over here with the queen, it would be mate. No, I keep forgetting he can capture here. But then if we did that, we could try and swing our other rook over. So, I don't know. Kind of an interesting position there. All right, before the video goes too long, I'll move on to the next one. Hopefully you did a little bit better than I did in that one. Okay, the next problem. The king has just moved forward. What do we have going on here? So white, let's see, white is heading this way. So white has 4 pawns. We have 3, but we have this passed pawn here. So I'm thinking the best move is to just move our, well, pause the video if you still need time to think. But I'm thinking the best thing to do, we do have to watch out for this check here. And if we move up, the other rook swings down with check again. Oh, we could get run into a checkmate situation. But I don't know. I think this move is best because now we can go ahead and promote this pawn to a queen. But like I said, we could have problems here. So we have to be careful. Do we sacrifice this rook first? So if we capture with our rook, checking, if he recaptures, then we can promote. All right, so we'll try that. They don't like that. They probably just wanted us to promote immediately, but I don't know. It looks like there's a mate threat here. Or at least... Okay, now what do you do here? Because if we go here, we're just going to be chased around. If we go up, that would be mate, so we have to go down the board. If we go here, could be in trouble. If we go there, can't do that. All right, so the king has to move here to b8 or c8. If we move down here, rook check, we have to move back up. The other rook could come in and try and check us. And it looks like we'll just get chased around the board. So, man, I don't know. Do we? The queen. The queen is covering us. And here we can block and the rook will be covering. Okay. Well, then we can just do that. 2 rooks for a queen, and then we're just ahead in material at the end. Okay, well, I hope you did better there. I should have looked at that a little bit. All right, on to the next one here. Okay, the rook has just swung over here 1 square. What is that doing? Trying to take control of the middle, maybe. All right. Well, let's see. What are the threats? Oh, okay. Possible capture of this pawn. If we recapture, the queen comes down with check. But is there a follow-up to that? All right. Well, do we just capture this pawn with our queen? If he recaptures, we swing our rook up with check, but he could block with the knight. Then we could recapture. And then that gives him time to move a pawn. Do we have something better? Um, hmm. Okay. Do we move immediately here? So rook threatening to capture here. One of the rooks would have to capture. Our queen captures. If the other rook captures, then we end up capturing here. All right, but is that immediate enough? Nope, they don't like that. All right, not having good luck today. Do they want us to sacrifice the queen? Okay, so that's what they wanted. Okay, well now if we just capture with that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have went with my first instinct. Okay. Well, not having as much luck today. Let's move on to the next one. And I hope you were able to solve that a little better than I did. Okay, the next puzzle. The pawn is pushed forward. What do we have going on here? Well, it looks like material is even, but our king is trying to keep the white king from invading here. That shouldn't be a problem. We could swing over to here. What do we have? What do we have here? Do we just push forward here with our pawn? If they capture and we capture, well then what? They could capture with check. Okay, so let's see, a pawn push here on f5, pawn to f5. They could capture here first, then we would get into their position with our king. So I don't know, that looks like the best move is to push this pawn forward here. But if they capture, we capture, then they capture. All right, I don't know. We'll try it. All right, once again, they don't like it. So I'm having a rough time today on these puzzles. Okay. Well, what is the other option here? To push this forward, g5. If they capture, okay, does that, I don't think that works. If we push to g5 and they capture, okay, they don't want us, I mean, I guess we could try and capture here. Do we just move the king over? I mean, I guess we could try that. Nope, that doesn't work. So your only other option, is maybe to capture. But now what? What do we do now? Do we try this? Then now, of course, we have to do that. Now we have 4 moves. They only have 3. And he won't be able to stop us. All right, so that's what they wanted. Okay, how many problems? We did 4. I'll do one more. That way the video doesn't go too long. But man, these were rough today. Okay, the black queen swung down here, capturing a pawn. It looks like attacking our rook. What do we have? Do we have any threats against the king? Any counter-attacking moves? I don't know. It just doesn't look good here. Well, all right. I think I see a move. Pause the video if you need to think longer. Um, hmm. I'm going to say we'll just move our bishop to f3 here, attacking the queen, protecting the rook at the same time. The bishop will be covered by our queen. And then maybe we can swing up here, capture the knight with check. But I don't know. What do we have after that? All right, well, I guess that's the move that we want here. Okay, well, that's interesting. Now I guess we could, well, if we try to check, then the bishop could block and attack our queen. So, do we just take here? All right. Do we have anything here? Queen to a4 check. We would just have a block, another attack. Well, then we could capture the bishop and then capture this, and we would go up ahead in material maybe. But then we have this threat as well. Knight to c2, forking our king and rook if we move this queen. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe we just take, and then now we just recapture. All right, so that's what they want. And if we look at the material, we have 5 pawns to their 6, but we have 3 pieces to their 2 bishops. We have this extra knight here. So we just come out ahead in material. All right, well, I'll end it there for today. That puzzle run was a little rough. Ended up dropping my rating on that one. Well, hopefully, you improved a little bit when you're trying to solve these tactics. Just remember, solving tactics regularly will help improve your chess. And I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave comments or suggestions. Thank you, everyone.